Let's get this music turned down just a tad. Knowing my luck, it'll still be incredibly loud. How you guys doing? Oh my gosh, feels like I've been gone forever. I also feel like I say that every stream. Hey, Dolphin! And, is that Sylvia? Am I pronouncing that right? Welcome on in! Oh my gosh. How you doing? Dad's home? Dad is home. Dad is finally home. I went out, got my cigarettes, even though I don't smoke. Just dads have to get cigarettes, it's like the law. I got the milk. Yo, Miko! How you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's the mechanical watermelon. I forgot about this guy. Eventually he's gonna split apart and be crazy. Of course I'll accept that friend request. How you guys doing? And is Sil okay for me to call you? If I get a chance to send you a friend request? Exactly. It's almost like I haven't played the game in a week. More than a week, I think, actually. My last stream was Stray. I always want to say Prey, but that's the, you know, alien one with the goop. How are you guys today? Sil's good? Excellent. Oh, and can I have your pronouns, please? I always want to make sure I don't misgender people. Because I'm a liberal like that. Oof. But how's it been going, Dolphin, Mika, Sil? Hope you guys have been having a good week. I am still taking muscle relaxers for my back. It's weird being old. I turned 28 and I'm a decrepit old man now. Well, oh my god, those are 90 and 4. Oh my god. Dolphin. Going crazy over there. I swear, every time I look at my Discord, some of y'all are like, I just hit 90 in almost every single class. Meanwhile, what even do I have? Fearless. Like nothing. I have like nothing. There's how I look. My highest is 83 red mage. Not a single crafter. Oh my god. Level 50 botanist, level 44 fisher. I'm a sham. I'm a sham of a Final Fantasy player. I got nothing. That's how it be, I guess. How long you been playing Silver? Or Sil? Yo, Rex! Oh my gosh, thanks for the resub. 3 months. Holy moly. It's really been 3 months, hasn't it,
You
Rex?
have returned.
I have returned. You're right. I'm back. How you doing, dude? Over a year and a half. Okay. What am I at? I'm about 10 months. I'm just a baby. Just a baby Final Fantasy player. You only play on streams so your progressions will be slower. True. True. I almost bit off more than I can chew with the whole stream and YouTube thing. The whole one video a day is kind of wild. Yo. I love your character right now. Holy moly. The eyes, though? Oh my gosh. Catboy time. Catboy time. Playing a little Splatoon. Oh, okay. I never got into Splatoon myself. I got it and it didn't have any local multiplayer, so I kind of just felt sad because I wanted to play with my wife. Alright, well, we're getting into some more post-game quests. We have our beautiful little Cryo here to talk to. I take it you're ready to return to the first. I ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely, Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for the bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep the corporeal Aethys stable. Y'shtola taking on the name of Matoya in the other world breaks my brain. Because every time I see Matoya, I'm now like, Y'shtola, she's here! Safe travels, Slail. Hope to see you, the other Scion, soon. Ooh, you getting better internet, Rex? Hell yeah. How is the brewing going? Is it all done? Did you see that? I took a sip right before you came in, Ancient. I did drink water. How you doing, dude? I've actually had 3 of these steins today full of water. I'm a dehydrated boy. I'll say muscle relaxers are, well, I was gonna say not fun. They're a little bit fun, but they make you very dehydrated and very sleepy. But I mean, they're a little fun. Not gonna lie. This is how much of a baby I am. I went to see the doctor, and they're like, all right, we're gonna prescribe you some muscle relaxers. And I looked at them and I went, it's not an opioid, is it? I don't want to get addicted. And they're like, no, it's not an opioid. Jesus Christ. You know, I was gonna add a hydrate redeem, but I drink so much water, there's no point to it. I obsessively drink water. Dare Ardbert to say he's angry this day. I'm sure Ardbert can find something else to be angry about. But how's it been going, Ancient? Oh, Grahatia, can we just have your name instead of Crystal Exarch, please? You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research into soul, and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too are making good use of your time. No. Ill tidings from the source, you say? I will summon the others and we might be apprised of the situation. Only stopped leveling crafters because I ran out of leaf meat allowances. Jesus, Dolphin. Mainlining those leaves, huh? Going up to frickin' Square Enix like, yo man, got any more of those leave quests? Oh, I need to get my crafting on. Still an anxious shut-in. Anxiety has shut a lozenge. That's awesome! And, okay, Exarch, I'm talking to my chat right now. Don't interrupt me, please. That's excellent, Ancient. I love that for you. And to be fair, when I saw your first text, I got shut in and it together, and my brain combined it to, I'm still an anxious slut. Which isn't correct. But my brain, like, in a quick glance, was like, what did Ancient say? What news from the source? Just an errand boy, postman, newsman.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that guy.
Oh, I should probably turn off the Hades theme. Sorry, Alpha, no, you're being sung over. That's why you get to 5.3 for even more sadness. I've had enough sadness, man. I've been laying on my stomach for most of the last week. I'm like hobbling around. $20 is 20. Sorry, 20 pounds. I'm an American. We don't do no pounds. Unless it's pounds of raw meat in our hamburgers.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
Oh, I didn't show you guys. I got a new chair. Look at this. It has back support and everything. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, to be fair, my mother-in-law was very kind and gifted it to me, which was amazing. Never enough sadness, you'll look at the Catboy, you'll cry. Oh, it's fair. Catboys do make me weep. Tears of joy at their beauty. Answer your question, the brewing is on stage 2? Oh, sweet. So no issues then so far, Rex. That's awesome. Money's worth less than mine. Money being worth less is, like, weirdly one of the smaller issues for America. We got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, back support's pretty nice. I've been throwing it back too much, you know what I'm saying?
The situation beareth closer observation. Of that there is no doubt. and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Xeno's back, baby, and he's sexier than ever.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
What does it look like?
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white morosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Interesting. I wonder if this is going to have a more applications than just transporting us back to the source.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
However.
However?
Anyone else want to chime in? Xenos never stops getting sexier. True. Juicy boy. Hey man, everyone moves out of America, you can all stay on my couch. I don't know, I need more lumbar support than that. I can't sleep on the couch. Big look, pat the little head. Pat. Little rat dog who? I'm in the part that may end up with vinegar instead of meat. Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh no, Rex. I pray for your mead.
What is that, Rolf?
Yo! Look, it's Gordo. You followed me. Hi there.
Thank you,
Welcome to the
Rolf.
crew. How goes it today? And thank you for the follow, man. Change your character again. She's now my original warrior light. Oh, cool. Spare bedroom. I don't know. I like living where I am, even if it is in America. Actually, I don't know if I've ever told you guys. I rent an apartment, but it's almost like a little tiny cabin house. I have no like next door neighbors that are like touching my walls. Nothing below, nothing to the sides. So it's its own little standalone 2-floor like tiny house. So I'm actually in the middle of my living room right now. It was the only place we could fit another computer. There's like a sheet in front of me. Let me see if I can show you. There's a sheet in front of me to help block sound. And then I have this giant wall behind me, and that's my stream setup. But I have this nice little sort of house that I get to live in with my wife and my dog. So it's weird not having roommates or not having family members staying around.
Upstairs neighbors that work the night shift.
Yes, or upstairs neighbors that work a night shift and also have a dog that's very loud. Not a high chance, but still possible. I'm glad it's not a high chance, but still, I'm praying for your mead. Blessed alcohol spirits. No, Dionysus is like an alcohol god. I was more talking like Mists of Pandaria, like spirits made of alcohol, you know?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's
Elementals. Yes, Gordo. You know what? That's perfect. Your first time chatting in my thing, giving me an answer, that's literally the best thing, Gordo. Is Gordo okay, by the way? How'd you find this little part of the internet? The spirits. Do the spirits give you high spirits? For your spirits?
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Orosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
So are we gonna stick him with a needle and take his blood, or what are we doing here?
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel.
It's easy, just like poke.
I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
It's a waiting game. You're not good with waiting? Oh my god, neither am I. I am the most impatient person. And not in a way that's like aggressively impatient. I'm not like, oh, come on. It's more like leg bouncing, like... We'll be waiting at the table for like 5 minutes for our food to come out. I'm already like tip-tapping my fingers. My wife's like, it's gonna take time for it to cook. I'm like, I know it's gonna take time, but like, I'm waiting and I don't like it. I'm not the most patient when it comes to having to wait for things. You got a ferret minion? Oh, it's so cute, Dolphin. I love the ferret minion. You check out Final Fantasy reactions on YouTube occasionally because I miss the feeling going through the MSQ. He's like a generally nice guy and your reactions are wholesome? Oh, Gordo, that's so sweet. Oh, hey, you know what? That's a great piece of feedback because that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm trying to create a welcoming and warm environment for people, whomever, people with the most amount of skill in the game, people who've never played before. I want to make sure it's a nice, comfy place for people. Because I don't know if you noticed, but it's not very comfy outside in the real world. So, only 28 more MSQs of sadness. We're gonna get like a running countdown to Lael being sad. Oh, you hear Nim? Rawr. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you need, Nim? How you doing? Welcome on in, Nim.
As well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I think 5.3 will be sadder than 5.0. Dolphin. Yo, I can take another week off streaming if that's what you want, Dolphin, you know? Didn't even make me chuckle. Well, that just means your day's a little bit better then. How you doing, Nim?
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
Don't threaten to kill yourself again. I want to say whatever it takes, Graha. I was saying you have a fan club about me. We need to keep it with just more than just one member.
My apologies.
Lita!
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
Oh shit, I might have.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
Aw. She's feeling awkward.
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Maybe he's
Perhaps I
personal?
might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some
Albedo.
use to Lena.
Albedo, you can't just be like, mind if I butt in? But me and Lena are out on a date, and he's like, me too, I'm a third wheel. Come on, Albedo. Let me go on a date with the cute bunny with a great accent. So, sorry, honey, a platonic date. Pretty good, excited for a game coming out Wednesday. I'm having fun in Guilty Gear with a new character that came out today. I think I saw the announcement about that. I heard that I think they came out transgender female. Am I correct with that? I remember there was some discourse in her lore that I was looking into today. Square Enix, why won't you let me hug Raha? Exactly, Syl. Exactly. Well, the thing is, technically there's 2 Grahatias. So, double the hugs? Double Catboy boyfriend? Tried Final Fantasy a long time ago and couldn't get into it. Because you're a WoW guy? Same. Didn't understand this was a different style of MMO and kept skipping stuff and racing to endgame. Same, actually. I tried it a few years ago. And I played for like, I don't know, 6 hours. And I went, well, free trial, whatever. Toss it out. Go back to my World of Warcraft. And now this is one of my favorite games I've ever played. If not my favorite game. Nostalgia still hits pretty hard with Kingdom Hearts, but give another shot during Shadowbringers and follow my friends' tips and just enjoy the ride. Yes, Gordo. I will say I am incredibly thankful I decided to stream this, because having the chat here to like bounce off of and learn mechanics and learn how to like kind of navigate the world and share the moments with, it's just been amazing. It really kind of elevated this to kind of a monumental part of what I do. I'll let me go on a date with a cute Icelandic bunny girl. Exactly. Starting to work on the Heavenward Sword Paladin relics and using Orshifon's shield. That's a good idea, yeah. Double Catboy Warfriends, yes. Yo, Zan, how you doing? Oh my gosh, popping in my chat. You know, every time you come with the Iron Mouse emote, and it makes me want to sub just to get the emotes. I love Iron Mouse's emotes. She was gender confused in previous versions, usually referred to as a male, and officially trans in the newest version. Yes. So I was right, I did hear that. Oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, you wouldn't know him, he's from a different shard. He goes to a different high school. It's a different Crystal Tower, not the one you have here. Chat is a godsend for story-based games. Yes. Oh my gosh. It really amps it up too, because you get to share that reaction with them and they're reacting with you too. Oh my god. Oh, Chiffon. That was killer. Oh my god. Keep Bunny reminds me I post a story in the Discord that used some of my free coming members to characters. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to read it, Rex. All right, back to Alfino trying to cuck us over here. Oh, yes, of course, Dolphin. I meant more reacting with me, not, not letting me know things before they happen. All right, Alfino. Ready for you to date crash me. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? I will say the cruelest thing Final Fantasy has ever done, not Oshapont, not any of the other sad moments, it is having Stormblood and Shadowbringers both start with an S, because I continuously make a fool of myself. Luckily, you all didn't catch it because I caught it quick enough, but my stream was originally titled Cute Sprout Lost in Stormblood. But I caught it. I caught it before you all got here. Woke up from a nap to have time to wake up before raids. That's pretty good, I will say. Getting a little bit of a nap in before raids keep you sharp. Hello, friend. I'm going on a date with a bunny. Yo, Nest! Hell yeah, dude! Actually, it's 15 MS. You can't. Dolphin. 28. Oh, wait, no, 15. Oh, your little figurine minion. Look at you there. You can't fourth wheel on my date with the bunny. It's already bad enough I'm having Alfino, but you can't come to Dolphin. You saw them? No, Zan! No, Gordon, no! No! How could you? Ah! I thought I caught it quick enough. But how you doing, Nest? And Helios! Oh my gosh, welcome on in. We get a shout out for Helios.
Good lord, man!
And shout out... Oh my gosh, I have a lot of people to shout out.
Hit the spot!
See... Shout out Helio, shout out Zan. Both of them are fantastic streamers playing Final Fantasy. Definitely check them out. They are frequent chat members. You guys know them. You guys love them. Please go give them a follow and check out one of their streams. Follows are great, but make sure to go visit them. But how you doing, Helios? And thank you for the resub. But 3 months, dude. Holy moly. There's something I haven't done in over a week now. Is that threaten me with a gun, Rex? Sin Eater. Oh, I missed. Oh no, I have to voice her chat. Oh no. Please don't make fun of me. It's been so long. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland. I asked for your assistance in slaying it. Sin Eater? I heard some few remained, but the night had returned. But perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It's only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our god, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. These can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Excellent. Let us make for Fort Sharp. Alright, now I'm gonna look over at chat and see you guys cringing at that voice. God damn it, Rex, I called it! I knew you were gonna point a gun at me! Time flies, man, I'm saying! The face with this emote screams, I don't know why I'm here, my extroverted friends dragged me here. True. Okay, I got here and the armor of my chair fell off. Oh no! Well, it's better than my chair completely breaking. I'm very glad I got a new one. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have been able to stream today. My back is still in quite a bit of pain. Actually, let's get silly. I'm gonna have muscle relaxer to help. Excuse me? How dare you, sir? How dare you have my haircut? Look at him sitting there thinking he's all pretty with my hairdo, being way taller than me. Harumph. Gave my brother my good chair because I can't use this one. That's sweet of you. Like the Scottish Lena, it's original. Well, Bad Gamer OG. I'm not sure how to call you in a way that wouldn't be disrespectful. Bad and Gamer. Well, welcome on in, Bad. How you doing? And, you know, I try to voice her to the best of my ability, but I've never done Icelandic accents before. If you'll wait here for a moment, I will gather the others. Please be voiced. I don't need to cringe at my Lena voice. Recorded and edited my next Paper Mario episode ended up being over an hour and accident. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're editing your content again. I'm not sure if you saw, but I checked out your recent video. It's quite good. I actually really liked how you did the fast forwarding through the content you had to replay, rather than just, you know, cutting and showing the new stuff. It kind of gave a perspective on how much you lost and how much you had to go through. It was quite good. Bad Gamer's fine. I've been catching up on your VODs. Oh, sweet! Well, welcome on in. I'm glad you found yourself over to a stream. May not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I'm Grunt 1. Convalescent God. They couldn't even give them names. Come on. I was at death's door the day after the Sydney was attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely step through. And I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sinita before my very eyes. I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her and my comrades. And so I've returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Umorian soldiers we once looked at blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. Actually, I just edited this yesterday's video or the day before, where we did chemical warfare by dropping sleeping powder on them. Only took me 4 hours to get back. Really? I guess playing through it without having to commentate probably was a lot easy. But so after I finished that, it was around 7 a.m. when I was done. Ooh. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ness. I edit a video a day for YouTube, and it's rough. Today, I actually had to edit tomorrow's video in between, like, breaks on my shift. I work upstairs in my bedroom, so I had to run down, edit for like 5 minutes, run back up to take another call. Episode 18 continues my bad luck streak with the game. I get bad information I need to correct. Entire 3... Oh. Heartbreak. We seem to be missing one. Sorry I'm late. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked I escort him to Clearmet. It took longer than I anticipated. An elderly man needed me to help him cross the street. He gave me a nickel for my troubles. Not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. Oh, he gets a name, though. So that either means he's going to be a reoccurring character, or he's about to die. Look, want to take votes? Hands up in chat if you think he's going to die. Gotta go, your friend wants to stream Remnant? Oh, stream it with you? Okay. Well, shout out to Nest. He's just started streaming. So I think he's playing Remnant with his friend today. So definitely go check him out. Give him a follow, give him some love. Hit you up when you run a dungeon, I'll be glad to help. Oh, definitely. Gonna run some Palace of the Dead. I actually have not done Palace of the Dead yet. I mean to do it at some point. My apologies for my bad behavior. It will happen again. That's me whenever I stream. Make terrible jokes, say I won't, and then do it again. But yeah, definitely still. I love playing with my chat members. Actually, I have a sub goal right now. In the bottom... Is it? Am I pointing towards it? I don't know. In the bottom right of the screen. Once we hit 75 subs, I'm going to be doing a drinking extreme day. Where every time I die, I have to take a sip. And if we wipe, I have to take a big sip. I don't do shots. But yeah, once we hit 75 subs, I'll be doing a whole day where I do extremes with chat. Go through and see as many as we can do and get as drunk as we can. So I'm pretty excited for when we hit that. You use your new layout today for the first time? Hell yeah, dude. Good luck. Fist bump. I wasn't punching. Name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Keep 911 on speed dial. I have my wife here. She can drag me to the hospital. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the Knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. So it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Hear, hear. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen to much the same manner. Our scouts on the northern staging point have had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Every 2 drinks of liquor is 1 drink of water. Oh, I'll be chugging both all day, don't worry. I make sure to keep hydrated. Jesus. Hello. I feel like that's like your guys' favorite thing to do to me, is jump scare me with mounts when I come out of cutscenes. Don't deny it. I know you guys like it. Yo, Kane, how you doing, dude? How goes it today? Yo, hello? Cool spaceship. You woke up from a sleep? Oh, sleepy Kane. Sleepy boy. Speaking of sleepy boy, what? Who wants to bet it's not dead? Me.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
Lena, I am so sorry to disrespect you like that. I'm so sorry. Your beautiful voice deserves me not to interrupt you to talk to chat. Mount is a bit that if I zoom all the way out, it still takes up 20% of your screen. It's a big boy. Very sleepy. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. Oh, I had a Monster Energy. That's why. I'm like, why am I not tired?
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Interesting. Ooh.
By himself. Certainly there's no light.
Oh, is the knockoff Ardbert?
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it.
It's the fake Ardbert. Oh, wow. I was reading the message and didn't even see who typed it. Hey, Shine, how you doing? But yeah, it's a really cool mount. I like the transforming ones. I have a version of it. I don't know if it's that one, but I do. Which patch am I? Oh, Dolphin already answered you. Yeah, we're getting close to Sorrow, apparently. But yeah, fake Ardbert.
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Okay, peasant, you may kiss my ring. You may kiss my ring. There we go. I feel like we've had this scenario happen before with Ardbert and gang killing some primals ahead of us.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
No dungeons yet today, Kane. Mostly just been MSQ and chatting. Lots of chatting.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I feel like whenever I give someone a silly voice when they're voiced in a cutscene, that always sounds so regal. Like, I'm having him talk like this whenever he's chatting to me. And now he's talking again. He's like, I had hoped to fight at your side today, but I'll continue to follow your example. Sorry, Thaler.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
I mean,
Still, if this man
kinda
is
was
minded
their
to destroy
fault, but
Sin-Eaters,
also,
I may
like,
forgive him his unfortunate choice of
you know,
alias.
they're just trying to do good. The other portion of the time you give them a serious voice and they're super true, Dolphin.
But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Who are you proposing to?
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
A kiss?
A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
I don't know. Nanamo has a pretty regal voice.
I shall go on ahead.
Yolina. Hey, girl.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the
You want to go on a date or something? I'm not zoomer enough to do that. I don't know how that works. Oh, I get you, Dolphin. You know what they say about trying to do good, road to hell and all. True, bad. Too true, sometimes.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
I'm just imagining a piece of fish, like, slapping on a letter, like, why won't you open? Please. This is what you're here for. Decent. So how many tears have been shed so far? Enjoying Field Springers? It's going pretty good, Wolf. No tears today. It's actually been mostly chuckles, although I've been informed by chat that I'm about to experience horrible things in the next 15 quests. But how you doing, Wolf? Bro, don't hit me, I'm so sexy.
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
Yeah, he wants to adventure with me.
It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Yeah, he's cute and has his hood down.
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Oh, oh, precious kitty boy. Oh.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
Come on, you can't. Graha! My beautiful kitty boy.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past.
Lena.
Remind him of all the pain that came before.
No, he wants to bring you on into the good. You're not a reminder of the dark. You're a wish for light in the future. Or I guess, let's flop those. To them, light's bad. Doing good. It was a long, hot day at work, but temps are supposed to finally go down a few days. Yes, yes. I am luckily blessed to have AC. I have a unit right there blowing and a fan right there blowing on me. So I am blessed to have that. So people who don't, I feel just so sad for. I'm assuming that's your emotes, Quinn. What a horny dog. I will not do that, Rex. Everything is platonic. Because Graha is mine. He's lost, you know, and he misses you already. Oh, that's a really good one, Gwen.
Are you sure? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief.
Oh.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
And don't give him a knife. The salmon fillet is way more funny if he tries to open his letter with that. And now you worry. Oh my god. Holy moly, Gwyn. That's crazy. I will not keep you. You and our comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Sorry for butchering your dialect, Lena. Sorry. Oh no, that's Taco Bell's always a good decision, Kane. Don't you ever say it's a bad decision. Yo. Whoa. Dude, that's so cool looking. Dude, this guy's glam is on point. Holy moly. Got a new gun? You can't have a new gun. Stop giving... People need to stop giving you guns, Rex. I'm in a gear and a machine that is shipping in the world. My work is a warehouse with no climate control. Oh, that sucks, Quinn. I used to work in a warehouse for a bit, so I know some of the pain. We didn't have AC either. I couldn't work there for very long. My body kind of has broken down immensely over the years, but I know some of the pain. The others were quite shocked to hear what we found in Lakeland. Now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. Hello? I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity. Have you, Alvino? And of late I have noticed more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well as they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to a growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see the roles distorted and painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, but when I arrived here in the first, the reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Oh gosh, what voice did I give? Considering all the good they'd done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Ardbert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. Pay to warehouse work? Never again. It's beyond commendable that you do that, Gwyn. Because it's a necessary job, which should be paid better since it's necessary. Let's not get into that. Actually close to her voice? Hey! Yay! I try to be good at voice acting. That's kind of an eventual goal of mine once I have more time, which I probably never will, and it's an excuse. But once I find more time, I want to try to get into voice acting. I'm just not sure how. But this is really good practice for me. Probably going to be starting a warehouse job in the near future. Just be careful, Kane. They're dangerous. Only thing higher than me that pays well? Yeah. Yeah. Just, like I said, just be very careful. you don't want to hurt your back. That's terrifying. I've known a few people who hurt their backs really bad in warehouses, and they just... that's their life. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the warriors of light to become villains, deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed. Now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. Oh! Kane! Thank you for resubscribing, dude! I was getting so in. I was so in.
Okay, 4 months pog.
4 months pog, hell yeah. I was getting so into voicing them in the story that my alert going off scared the shit out of me. It really freaked me out, not gonna lie. Oh. Tempting to find remote work so I can get out of my current job and industry. It's hella hard to find anything that will cover the bills. Yes. Yes, I'm blessedly lucky. Well, I worked very hard. My job isn't supposed to be work from home, but due to medical concerns and mental health concerns, I was able to get FMLA to allow me to work from home. So I'm blessed in having that. It took a lot of hard work to get there, but I'm very blessed. But definitely always keep yourself on the ball, Shine. A lot of insurance companies, usually like my wife, reset. My wife works as a claims processor. And she works fully from home for an insurance company, and she makes decent money. I think she's making like $18.60. I think she makes right now. So it's not like, you know, the best, but it's still good for working from home. Some warehouse jobs are good, others are bad. Amazon's a bad rep. Yeah. But it depends on the warehouse. Some are worse than slave labor. Some are better than working at a 5-star hotel. Okay. That's good to know, Gwyn. My only warehouse job was a bad one, so I had my reputation for warehouse jobs are kind of tainted. Yay for being a high risk of COVID. Also, nobody bothered to take it seriously anymore. Yeah. I've had COVID twice, so all because people didn't pay attention or didn't care. So that's fun. Rush work is why my pain threshold is high as it is, which is not a good thing. Oh. I was trapped in a warehouse for like 9 years. I literally treated his employees like one step above paid serfs. Oh. Yeah. Warehouse not fun. Warehouse important, but not fun. Like 40K a year? Gotcha, Shine. I'm also blessed to have a wife. So we pay bills together. That is also a big help. Place I'm working at now literally fusses at me for picking up anything over 50 pounds without asking for help and constantly asks, "Are you okay?" That's good. That's really good, Gwyn. That's how a job should treat you. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmett's Cell, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. That end, I say we proceed with Alfino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the flood that followed their wake. Well, what say you, Talael? I wish we had done this sooner, exactly. Me too. In hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beglug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see the gathering of people of the Crystarium in the... Extra. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear.
Lord, man!
Dolphin, thanks for the resub, dude. Throw in some bread at you.
That's fun.
Throwing some bread at ya.
Yo, bro, thanks for the bread. Dollar bills. Some of those Bezos bucks. Thank you, dude. Yeah, being single and living alone is hella expensive, but I'm terrified of people that I probably wouldn't be able to live with others. Yeah. And if there weren't two extremely contagious and extremely badly managed health risks going around. Yeah, you know what, Shine? That's a good point. It's a little hard to find roommates that you can trust considering, you know, COVID. I got fussed at my old job when I picked up a dishwasher and walked around with it on my shoulder. You know, Rex, I also would fuss at you for that. That's fair to fuss at. Fingers crossed that the opportunity at the Dish DC works out. I loved it there, but missing too many days too soon. Oh, yep, that makes sense, Kane. Yo, glamorous. Damn, I love that. You know what I really appreciate about your glamours is that, how to phrase it, they're not over the top. They aren't like glowing eyeballs. They aren't like exploding like golden stars. They're very like simple and beautiful. I really enjoy the fact that you go for that a lot in your glamours instead of just, you know, big glowing sword. And you feel like you get on and server hops to say hi? Well, I wouldn't say no, Wolf. For little old me, you want to come visit? Country boy just raised on grandma's cooking. My grandma had her work cut out for her. I have 14 aunts and uncles. My grandfather was a pastor. My grandmother was pastor's wife. And she did a lot of foster care that then turned into adoption. So I have uncles that are my age, or like a year older. I have aunts that are younger than me. I have uncles that are like 20 years older than me. It's wild. I only have one aunt who is biologically related to me. All the rest of my aunts and uncles are adopted. They're still my family. Like, we're still as close as if we were blood related, but they're not blood related to me. So my grandmother had to cook for 14 children plus myself and my sister and my brother. So dinner was a crazy affair. It's probably why I talk so loud and can like project so much, because if you wanted to get something passed to you, you had to get very loud to do so. Please pass the chicken and potatoes. Get your Heavensward Paladin relic and the shit's gonna be Flaming Sword and Shield. You know what, Dolphin? Like, keep everything the same, like, kind of like cute sweater, cute pants, and then just a Flaming Sword and Shield. That would be awesome. Your immediate mental image of someone walking around with a dishwasher on their shoulders. Small bean who does a job of washing dishes, not a machine. Son of an army ranger. Oh, wow. Scrawny as hell, never weighed over 140 pounds. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going around, you know, son of an army ranger, country boy, then being tiny, that's just lean muscles, what that is. Me, I got some muscle underneath the fat. I used to be pretty strong, and then I got sick. Yay. I'm around, I think I'm 270 right now. Winnie the Pooh! Oh! How you doing? Hype indeed. Welcome on in. How you doing? flail, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope you being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. I jest, of course. But seriously, it's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light. But the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Gonna run feed the dogs, but I'm still here. You're on a timer, Syl. Better feed those dogs quick. Doing good? Excellent. Yep. Yeah, that's how it happens, Syl. For me, I was about 180 to 200, and then I got real sick. I have an autoimmune disease that causes my joints to not work very well. And in the beginning, before I started taking medicine, I could barely walk some days. I would trip and fall. I was like limping around everywhere, and I ended up in less than a year going up to 270. It was a lot. But I mean, I'm doing better now. I have my medication. I go on walks with the dog. I just need to break the horrible habit I got into of eating tons of sugar to make me feel better. Well, well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grenoble not long ago. It says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say this latter is far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I just found him at the bottom of the ocean. I'm sorry? You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. How do I get over there? I forget how to get over there. But I don't need to know, 'cause I can teleport. There are two things I love this world: transforming weapons and flaming swords. What about a transforming flaming sword? Am drawing, saw you live and thought I'd pop in. Well, excellent. I'm glad you came over. What you drawing? I was like 140 until I got pregnant and ended up being 250 by the end. No regrets, though. That's fair. My mom, when she was pregnant with me, my dad worked at Burger King. So she got free Burger King and she craved it constantly. Poor girl. Why do you think about grinding face with Blue Mage? I don't know. Can you get experience with Blue Mage that way? Okay, I gotcha. Jury Yoon. Do I know who that is? Let me search. Oh, yes, I know. Why is it that whenever you search any sort of female character, like the top like 6 results are just porn or pseudo porn? Like, I'm all for it, but like the top 6 results. It's gonna be lewd. Yep. A fool and a charlatan? Oh, got you, Dolphin. No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. So they just like smacked him on the back, like, wake up! Delay, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth of the Flood, of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy of only scorn and resentment. I know they're not always judged so harshly, but I can't find no proof. I dare call myself a librarian. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the Flood? How wonderful. You've regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured I will not come alone. My brain blanked on that. You may be assured I will not come. My wife to me. Haha. Get it? Sex joke. Where else do I need to go? Do you have safe search turned on, Wolf? Never touched relics, like going through the MSQ. Fair, I have not touched relics either. Because of some friends, there's lewds of my Final Fantasy 14 character. You don't say. The guy married in the game likes to do lewd cheapos. With some, with no mods, right? Is that someone in chat? If so, send me a friend request. That's you? Oh, sweet. Send friend request. Oh my god. Is this a Ruby cosplay? RWBY, it said Ruby, right? I may sound like a total idiot. But it almost looks like a Ruby cosplay for me. Or to me. It's cute. Yup. Yes. I'm not a failure. Ruby? I have never watched a single episode. I should, though. Hey. Also repping Oshipon Shield. You and Dolphin have stuff in common. Oh, that sword is awesome. What's that sword from? Come to browse wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, Trey has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stonebush has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Northrend reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Northrend. All right, consider my interest piqued. All right, where's the last one? Oh, is it the innkeep? Oh, that'd be so cute. So you use crafted sword, all 4 Glimmer Solitaire. Ooh, nice. That's cool. I've done any cosplays on my Reaper as a Valkyrie. Hell yeah. Oh no, it's Glynard. Still, I like Glynard. Well, well, what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you be brief. The night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though. Seeing the stars so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Warriors of Light. Yeah, the Exarch had mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Oh, I see what you're doing here. Trying to take on my role as the Red Mage? How could you? I've heard not great things about the most recent seasons of Ruby, but I've not gotten around to watching past like seasons. I didn't even know it was still ongoing. That's crazy. in-game anywhere solitaire, you can show them off. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot if you guys think it's good. Or is there a point to, considering the recent seasons are yucky? That's a beautiful weapon. The hilt kind of reminds me of the sword from Princess Bride. The ornate kind of basket hilt. Whew. I need y'all to send me some positive vibes from my back. It just, like, exploded. Oh. You youngsters don't know what you got with those strong backs of yours. One day you'll be old like me. That's why you consume any piece of media is exclusively through fanworks and just ignoring the canon. Fair. Although some fanworks get a little bit intense. You ever heard of the brony fandom? Watch to the end of season 3 got the best parts. Okay. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we but wait for the people to gather. Same Shine. I'm saying that a lot of it has very good media, and then there's stuff like, I don't know, some of the Tumblr blogs that were a little bit yucky, some of the people that are a little yucky.
Everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
You know, not sure how big you were on Tumblr, but I think there's a whole account called, like, Molestia, which was Celestia that molested ponies, which is really creepy. So...
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Well, am I going to talk? Is this the first time a Warrior of Light speaks?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
This would be like the biggest reveal if suddenly the Warrior of Light has a voice actor. That was the sassiest little smirk ever. Oh, my hopes have been dashed. Bird. Seto! I actually just edited the episode you were in, Seto. Oh, Ardbert. A beautiful boy. How dare they besmirch your memory with this new Ardbert?
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
No, I lied about it all. Ladies and gentlemen. They do just exclusively for the sort of noises of exertion in battle. You know what would be really funny? If that whenever our character, like, spoke, they just did the grunts and noises of combat, just like yeah, everyone's like, so wise, so true.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Hell yeah. Arbert's a good
They
dude.
gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
Alright, everyone, play general
This
crowd
should go a
noise,
long way
crowd
towards
noises.mp4.
clearing the air.
You know, you want to drop a good joke, and then your speech impediment kicks in. Isn't that just Stitzel from Chowder? Wasn't he just like Rada Rada? I haven't watched much Chowder. Ardbert! That's not Ardbert. He doesn't have blood on his axe.
Impossible.
You can see him too? But he's my ghost boyfriend.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Guys, I don't want to go... I'm gonna hit next, and it's gonna cause some drama, and I want to remember Ardbert as he was. I don't want this bastardization.
People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Source, just trust me.
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
I'm with him so far, but I definitely sense some, like, duplicity in his words.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
I feel weird. He's saying all the good things, but I still feel something wrong here.
Any one of you could do the same. All you need
Hashtag
is
not
the
my
will
Ardbert.
to help your fellow man. And the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet.
I mean, I would just invite him to have a conversation.
The
I mean, don't talk behind his back.
This matter in private.
Oriange, you're too concerned with having secrets all the time. The fact that you're like, juicy secret right here, keep it for myself. Don't let him in on it.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Also, us leaving serves no purpose. That just gives him time to freely talk. Orianche, all around, bad plan. Had to bite your tongue so hard right now. Thank you for biting.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. Hashtag not my Ardbert.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Call forth, ghost boyfriend. I need to have a conversation with you.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Uh-huh. That he's from a different
That he
shard.
is an Ascian.
I don't know if I believe that one. I feel like that's too simple.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
So they would have had to kept his body in perfect condition across the time from when he died, because when he came to our shard, he was incorporeal. He was aether traveled across. He gave up his life to come to our world and stop, try to save his world. So that's not. How could they, unless they use the Allegan cloning technology? Oh, ooh. I feel like it shouldn't be as simple as just an Ascian possessing a body.
The Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes.
Good point, Cam.
Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Okay, well, there we go.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Eladibus. Elidibus.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first.
A little bus. Yep. Thank you, Nim. Thank you. Time moves differently between worlds. Ardbert mentioned his will was being swallowed by the flood when we got here. Okay, that's a good point, Wolf.
'Tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Well, Emmett had like a whole factory of hymns.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when
flashback to a realm reborn?
His presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Damn, we going far back for this one. That's a stretch. Also, Minfilia, I forgot how nice your outfit looked.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a
But that
later
sucks,
juncture when he
Orianche.
deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh that I was finally able to take
I
a
bet he
measure of him.
hates that. He's like, a secret I didn't know. Oh, I hate it. I want to be the secret guy.
Do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history?
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Oh,
Yet
Thancred.
it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Or maybe I am, I guess, how many shards have collapsed? Can't remember. Well, point is, I'm a bunch of shards of a primordial being put together. I'm a shard of what an Ascian could be. That was the kind of quest in Rummerborn where you dealt with another Ascian who outright possessed a corpse. Oh, they should have kept that. I feel like a lot of the stuff they caught from Rummerborn was valid, but some stuff they should have kept in. Like, I was told that Minfilia's mother has more of a story in original Rummerborn, which would have been great, considering when I played through Rummerborn, she was just a shitty mom. She didn't have any story to flesh herself out. Thancred and Elf Boy, two men who seem to always get their rough in the stick. 6? Ah, I see. So 6 calamities, so I have 7 pieces of my soul, because Ardbert joined with mine. Bobbin was 7th? Thank you.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Point is, I have 1 extra.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
Thank you, Shad.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful.
I love how he's like, I don't think I was supposed to do it, but... That's the running idea, anyway, that our warrior light is a rejoined sundered, that each shared has a fallen or soul found itself, or because of Ardbert willingly joined. Yes. Yes. That's what I've gathered so far.
Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
Thank you.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now?
No,
Go back out and follow him?
Invite him. Invite him in. Have a conversation. Try to pick apart what's happening. I mean, come on. Was he going to say no? In front of all the people? Hey, the warrior of darkness and the leader of our town want to talk to you. No. Does that not just give doubt to all of his words? Just go out. Ask him. Come in. Yeah, like I'm saying, we don't have to confront him directly. Literally just invite him into the Crystarium. Exactly, Zunsu. We have to be more straightforward. All this, like, skullduggery and walking around and hiding shit, probably playing right into his hand. He wants to confuse us. He wants to make us cautious. What we should do is be brazen, be bold, go out and be like, oh, great, warrior of light, welcome back to our world. Come, there's much to discuss of what's happened in these years past. Come on in. So be like Ali say, exactly, Wolf.
Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. I have to go use the restroom. So give me a minute or two. If we think of who he is, inviting him into the Crystal Tower would be giving him the keys to the castle, as it were. I mean, Emmett Selk was inside the Crystal Tower. I'm not sure about that one. But, I mean, we also made a mistake of trusting him, so I don't know. That's a good point, Kane. First sacrifice of Zodiac stopped the final days, but it left the planet pretty much barren of life. Second sacrifice was planned to restore the star to the point it could bear life again. Heidelin someone to stop that. Yes. And then Heidelin was like, nah, bitch, and shattered the original thing into the 13 shards and the 1 prime. And the Assassins are like, hey, we want our world back, please. But yes, I am gonna be right back. Gonna go to the restroom. Don't riot while I'm gone, please. You know, I was expecting a riot when I came back. Kane. Everyone else was too nice today. Stranger 2. I'll go Stranger if you're comfortable with that. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Second sacrifice did go through, and new life was able to be born from the star. The planned sacrifice was for the new life to be sacrificed to resurrect those. Okay. Oh, yes, I do remember that. Because like, life went back into the planet, but the people weren't there, I think. You weren't driving? That's why there was no riot. All right. All right. Oh, we're going back to Bunny Town. Bunny Town. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood. I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather, one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He's an imposter, but that there's no doubt. But to the masses, he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifice. What bitter irony. I, for one, like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alfino return soon with the most essential knowledge. Alright, there's two options here. One, he comes back, doesn't know anything, but wants us to go explore something. Two, he gets captured or attacked. Those are the only two options I see going forward. Because he's not going to get the answer. Because it's Alfino. You know, people have been thinking my Duncan on Alfino is like legit. I've been getting comments on YouTube like, you need to leave Alfino alone. He's not that bad. And I'm like, yeah, I think he's a great character. I just love Duncan on him. Well, I mean, to be fair, Kane, they don't see us... to be fair, devil's advocate here. From their perspective, they aren't killing people. They're bringing... Basically, all of us are fake people, you know? They're bringing us all back to what we were supposed to be in the beginning. We stand Duncan on Alpha here, yep. He's a funky to dunk on, mildly bully the child. I love Alfino. I just really enjoy bullying him. He's that one friend in the friend group that always gets, like, more of the bully than they should, and you have to sometimes go, like, wait a minute, no, you're okay. You're okay. We actually do like you. We just bully you because you're the easiest to bully. But now I think it best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Bigglug and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel. It might one day carry you home. Oh, Stola's got a freaking hand going around her. What you gotta say, girlfriend? I think it's time I return to the Greatwood. Until now, everything we've learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. That was one of Emmett Selk's unique failings. I've no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Kitana Ravel. Ahmet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians, perhaps. They may lead us to truths we seek. We got, yo, can I come? And, nah, man, that ain't me. Would you care for company? Yes and no, Rex. It is factually murder. Yes. It's just justification on their end. Depends on whose perspective you see it from. That's a good point, game. They can't stand Alfino. He's a massive twat, almost got you and your friends killed. he was a kid. He was like, he's literally like, what, 14? He was 14 and in a position of power he shouldn't have been in. So yeah, he fucked up. What I appreciate is the fact that he recognizes he fucked up and is trying to improve himself. Because in recognizing his faults, he's trying to improve himself, which I agree. 16? Oh, okay. Dumb kid with too much money and power, for sure. Yes. Love Allie, though. Allie Say is one of the best characters. She's S tier. S tier. Oh, no, it's not justification. It's recognizing fault and improving. It doesn't justify what he did, but he could just sit there and wallow in it, or he could improve himself. I mean, there's actions I regret, and I can't justify them, but that doesn't make me as a person terrible. If he was intentionally doing that, that would be terrible. But a mistake made of ignorance does not make someone terrible. Someone has done the math since 1.0, and over 176 hours and years have passed in the game. When you're ready, make for Fano. Olmet and her sisters will be expecting us. Let us be about our tasks. Pray give my regards to the V's. So I go over to say hi to my wife when I'm on the bathroom break, and she's laying down with a Switch like held like this in front of her face and headphones on, and I touch her and she goes like this. Girl ate an edible and is flying high right now. Oh, hi Kane. I almost didn't see you there. What's up, my dude? Boom, boom, boom. It's the Bunny Sisters. I don't remember what I voiced them as. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and his minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Ratika Falls. It was there we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. The wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. And it is good you have come. For Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. They're Icelandic like Lena, so Scottish. You know what sucks is I am very high percentage of Scottish. Both my grandmother and grandfather on my mother's side hail from Scotland. So I have a lot of Scottish in my blood. I cannot do a Scottish accent. I don't know why. My tongue just cannot do it. Come now, surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should have been so eager to run headlong into this danger. Oh, and who is it pinning the return of our allies when we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell. Thinking of what? You want to be holding me like that staff? Sheesh. Can't wait for Blue stream? Well, hey, I gotta do a Monster Hunter stream first, right? Ooh. Ooh. I suggest we keep going. Get back here! Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's better that I do not know. How old are you, you Stola? Huh? Huh? You liar. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours to the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their heart now burns with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm. And if not for your I don't know that word. Sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Young enough to remember. She's 23. Bet. Wink. Sure you are, Stola. Said Eulus. Okay. Thank you, Kate. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for Kitana Brarem. I love her design. The arm tattoos are so cool. I eventually want to get a tattoo on my forearm. I have one tattoo on my shoulder blade. I would show you, but I would have to take off my shirt, and, well, you guys just couldn't handle that level of sexiness. But I do really want to get a tattoo on my forearm. I don't know if any of you guys listen to podcasts, but one of my favorite of all time is the Adventure Zone. So I want to get a tattoo that is a logo from one of their agencies called the Bureau of Balance. So I want to get that on my arm with 7 birds in a circle around it. If you have listened to the Adventure Zone, you know what I'm referencing. Oh, is this a dungeon? Labyrinth of the Ancients for the millionth time in Alliance Raid Roulettes. It's most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. Oh. Oh, I was hoping it was a dungeon.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
And that may be the first time we've heard of her. Ooh, Fang from 13 has a great tattoo. I love that. That's some good taste, Wolf.
The people
yuck.
of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast.
Shit, Stola, really? What, the giant devil horns, or the huge tusks, or the boobs for some reason give it away? This is no ordinary creature. No shit.
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh, okay. Get wrecked.
Why you...
Get owned. Get dusted. Still like Apu in freaking Aladdin, looking at the gem. Must touch.
The sealed door lies ahead.
It's a pressure plate. Okay, maybe not. It looked a little bit like a pressure plate. Don't at me.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
I feel like if you could have used italics, you would have, Dolphin.
Too simple.
Oh, it's this part of the
additional
game.
defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone.
Look with your special eyes.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Womp womp.
Wait! Don't!
Sorry, I misspoke. That's a poo from Aladdin. A boo? A boo.
What? But I only... What is happening?
Ooh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
I was not expecting that color pattern.
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, God, we got teleported. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh God, they're turning them into a trading card game. If this is a memory game, I'm fucked. New TCG just dropped. Hello? You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet do heroes proven learn the wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see dare set free, answer me these riddles 3. Depth of paw, with kin do I vie, through sought apart betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? This one. What? Keen and shrewd spirits exhausting unity by virtuous wrongs to prosperity pursue. I fucked up. For this mistake, a single talisman I shall take. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Okay. Wolf. I guess. I was wrong with the first one. Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the wolf, the doctrines praise. They would know peace and harmony to the end their days. The riddle answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. On my belly do I crawl, but my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. What am I? Snack. Indeed, the dread serpent turned protector, lured to slumber, and it tear the world asunder. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Sorry I let your sister die. She's gone forever now. Desire you that wish I get claim, then we shall play another game. Test of mind and memory. Choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Twist these talismans, hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. Okay, do I just... Okay, well... Sheesh, how am I supposed to... They're all blank. Some meaning to their arrangement? Am I dumb? I mean, yes, but am I dumb? They're 4 in a row. Brute force it is. Okay, that's a monster. Memory matching game, you have to click. Oh! Oh, okay. I was very confused. It's just memory. And I don't want to summon monster. I just want to find a copy of her. That's Stola. I was trying to make it way more difficult than it was. I was like, all right, is there an arrangement to how they're patterned out? Is something with the floor I need to... It's just a memory game. All right, we're like... Okay, so you are... Okay. Hold up. I can't remember if it's this one or this one, so I'm gonna go with this one first. Oh, I was right. Yay. I did it. I was really trying to make that way more complicated than it was. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. One worthy of she who the Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Finally, this is what I was expecting to find here in the ruins. The Kettle Sisters. Hold nothing back. Failure of this test does not appear to be an option. Quickly, fan out before it strikes. Quite a long cast on you have there, buddy. Oh, I'm coming! I've been told I need to get closer in the fights. My comment section. To get into, like, you know, healing range and AoE heals. But have you ever considered it's fun to be far away? Victory off big sacrifice. But which of you would pay the price? Kaleo, hurry, we have to save him. Hello? Free me. Oh, that was sweet of them. They could just let me die. I am just a DPS after all. Okay, this is a bop. I'm not gonna lie, this music is good. I do like that they try to teach you mechanics. A pathetic display, one and all. The weak shall not be suffered to disgrace this sacred hall. Did I fuck up somehow? I think my blast hit her, even though I was blocking it. I must have moved slightly out of the way while I was, you know, pontificating. You return? Welcome back, Nest. Going, I will... Yeah, I imagine leveling up as a healer would be pretty difficult. We think you have won, but we've only just begun. Animate, I don't like that.
This and that and this!
What? Come, gather around me. Reinforcements, leave them to me. Okay, leave them to you, so I'll just keep attacking the boss then. Okay, they're attacking me now. Not to waste time with this slime. Focus on the Guardian. Show them your all. Let me do a limit break.
Away with you!
I was about to dash in, and it started blowing up. Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open, and thus I concede defeat. Dramatic. That was very dramatic. Oh, my armor upgrade to remnant to +10. Oh, nice job, Nest. It went through. You just need to pick up the tether and move it to the point. Oh, I understand. It pierced through me. That makes sense. Oh, stranger. Oh my gosh, welcome to chat.
It would seem the magics have returned us.
You and Shine had the same purple name, so I completely, like, didn't register. How you doing, stranger?
Now, what have we learned?
We were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Well, her voice actress is great. Doing fine? Hell yeah.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
That's me. Is this Ardbert's tomb and it's empty? Or is Ardbert's tomb and his body's still there? Or none of the above? Who are you? Pass you again? Oh, Nest.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
That just means you gotta pass me again, Nest.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Ooh.
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
Ardbert was from 100 years ago, not ancient times. Good point. I was thinking more like they found this tomb and they put him in it. But that makes much less sense than what you're saying. I can justify me being stupid all I want. It doesn't make me less stupid. Someone had the motivation to play them having fun with other games? Yeah. I mean, it'll always be there for you to come back to.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I, for one, always believed.
That's some, like, sibling rivalry shit right there. It's like, well, I knew she was real.
I wonder.
They thought he caused the flood. Why did he get a headstone? Well, they said that in the, like, the aftermath of the flood. Excuse me, I need to stretch my back for a second. They said in the aftermath of the flood, there were still people who, like, respected them and fought for them. Because they may have, one of those, like, groups of people may have interned him. Regardless, I'm wrong. Plot twist, Arbert's first playthrough was as a bunny lady. Oh, good point. And then he Fantasia'd, which I still have and will most likely never use.
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Gonna head out and get ready for bed. I feel like I'm getting older. Birthday's on Sunday. Oh my gosh. Well, happy early birthday. I don't know if I'll be streaming Sunday, but if I am, I will dedicate it to your birthday, Nest. All right, well, you have a good night, dude.
Naught less than the echo.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So I don't want to go into image search because, you know, it's dangerous. Because you're searching Naruto things. But Stola has Hinata's haircut. Short in the back, bangs, and like the little things in the sides. Stola has Hinata's haircut. Short in the back, a little bit poofy. The stricts down the side, and bangs. She's got freaking... Make her hair black, she's Hinata. She even has like the white Hyuga eyes. Are you kidding me? I'm just noticing this. She is 100% Hinata. With ears, of course. Yes, you will. Eventually we do. I played 8 years as a cure than my bunny boy and I marker. Oh, wow. I imagine if I use a Fantasia, it'll probably be to, like, update something about my character's appearance. Like, maybe give them, I don't know, some more scars or, like, different hair color or something to show, like, that they've changed over the course of time. I have one Fantasia in my bag that I've been saving for RP reasons. Ooh. Ooh. All right, serious story time. Discount Hinata.
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel?
Stola, I'm be real with you. I don't remember. I really don't.
Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Just from here to Bunny Boy and Endwalker and love the change, I'm me. You get to play with Bunny Boy. Set an absurd sub-goal for the Lalafell Mafia to bribe you to Fantasia. You're right, you're right. At 500 subs on Twitch, I'll Fantasia to a Lalafell. How's that? Oh, I imagine, Rex. I mean, the ability to play as a Bunny Boy, that's some good shit. Me, I'll stick with Catboy. Catboy supremacy.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory.
I've used 3 so far. Started as Alala cosplaying as Tanya from Yo. I do not know who that is. Let me look that up. Oh, well, the first one I see is like a full-on yandere face. Holy moly. I mean, it's got the evil of the Lalafell, right? Look at that. Use one to adjust eyes. Use second to be here. Look more adult. Now I'm just your own bunny girl. I mean, bunny and cat are the best way to go. Domestic the potatoes. That's fair. Fantasias with each new race added. Started with Mikote, went to here for a bit, back to Mikote. Really? Is there something about them that just interested you, Wolf? Catboy supremacy indeed. Yes! Yes, Syl! Meanwhile, a Thailander, yes, quite fun how they squabble and argue for second place. They're a Nazi lolly? Yeah, I kind of reminds me, oh gosh, there's a character in Helsing that was like a cat boy who had similar blonde hair and attire that like couldn't be killed. He went back to Kitty because of all the races, there's just more expressive so far as he must go. I will say, whenever my character gets scared and he does like the jump back, paws up, ears down, it's the best thing. Started Catboy, hated standing. Oh yeah, that does suck when you're just always curled. That is the one bad thing about Catboy. Schrodinger, yes, thank you. God, Housing. If any of you watch anime, Housing Ultimate or Housing OVA, whichever it's called that you can find, one of the best animes ever made, hands down. Warned, it's very full of gore and some sexuality, and by that I mean no boobas and sex shown, but some potentially triggering things. So if you're not put off by that, one of the best animes ever made, hands down. Raw Supremacy? I don't know. I think I might have to time you out there, Dolphin. Adult things in a cartoon? Exactly, Harley. And welcome, Harley. How you doing, dude? Yeah, cartoons are for children. Right, guys? Massive Housing fan? Same. Same, gamer. I actually started reading Housing back in junior high school. My school library had like this much of a section of one shelf that had manga in it. And that's where I first started reading manga. They had Hellsing, they had a couple Full Metal Alchemist volumes. Oh, I can't remember what else, but those are the two that like stuck with me. And that combined with Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and Bleach, like formed my junior high to high school life. And then, anime just kind of took over, Death Note. Still need to watch the anime. Manga is really good, and I know Housing Ultimate actually follows the same story. Yes. Yeah, the original Housing anime sucks. I'm pretty sure the villain in the original Housing anime is called Incognito. So, like, hearing frickin' Alucard going, "So you've come, Incognito," is just so cringe. But yeah, definitely, Stranger, you should watch it. It's so good. Oh, really, Syl? The only manga that that I have fully collected is Oran High School Host Club. And that's because my wife collected it. I don't usually collect manga because it's really expensive. Although I might collect One Piece once it finishes. If it finishes. You wouldn't find me watching animation? No, sir. Television? What's that newfangled thing? Books? Not me. If it's not out with a rock and a stick, pushing a wheel with a hoop, just that's me. Dark Horse is such a good localization with Father Anderson, one of my favorite villains. Watch the original Housing first, then slowly watching Ultimate as it was coming out, so one of your top watches. Seriously, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Housing Ultimate are my two favorite anime. If you don't count Avatar, because it's not technically an anime. Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the best cartoons or shows or stories ever written. But yes, seriously though, if you haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I don't know. I don't know what I can do to convince you. Here, I know. It is so good that even the dub is good. I cannot stand watching dub. I hate it. It's always cringe. Even the dub of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is amazing. And you'll never catch me saying that about anything else. First was Inuyasha. Ooh, yeah, my wife, she loves Inuyasha. She actually, she works from home, and so she puts on stuff in the background while she's doing paperwork. And for a while, she went through the entirety of Inuyasha, but she couldn't read the subtitles, so she puts it on dubbed. So I'm just hearing, like, Iron Reaver Soul Stealer from the other room. I've not watched Pet Shop of Horrors. You see, Dolphin and Rex, you guys can keep talking shit, but I can just ignore your messages. Rebought Housing, there was deluxe leather-bound version. Ooh, that's so cool, stranger. Not very gory as most of the enemies are synthetic robot things, but Bubblegum Crisis 2040 is great. You know, actually, we know what I'm going to do right now, because we're talking about anime, and I love anime, but I always have trouble, you know, finding good ones. Right. And I'm going to try to know how to do Discord. All right, so we're going to create a channel. And we're gonna edit channel, permissions. Everyone can view it. And everyone can send messages. And everyone can embed links and attach files and add reactions and use emoji. Like, I feel like a lot of these you should be able to check a button to say, have these on by default. So I don't have to go through and check every single one of them every time. There probably is. I'm just a boomer. All right, we have now created a anime recommendations channel. Any animes you guys want to recommend, you want other people to watch or me to watch, drop them in there. Have you seen the abridged version? I have. It is fantastic. I'm like scrolling through the messages. Everyone's just dropping their favorite anime. Go to the Discord. Go to the Discord. Oh, Rex, don't say that. If he ignores us when it comes to time for him to meet the elders of Monster Hunter, we'll laugh as he falls. Yes, join the group and just watch as I die. Okay. But yeah, feel free to drop any anime recommendations in that channel. I would love to get that started. And if for some reason the channel doesn't work, please let me know. I'm a real boomer when it comes to Discord. We were playing like Final Fantasy. Was that a game that we were playing? And then we started talking about anime.
But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
No, just tell me, Stola. Come on.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
You must recall Emmett Selk's dying request.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Huh. That's a really good point. That's like what a college kid would say after they smoked like 3 blunts. They're like, you know, man, we see the past through our own eyes and speak it with our own words. That's how we understand it, dude. But that's not the same as remembering. You want a hit? Here you go, chat. There are 2 types of people, those who can extrapolate data from incomplete sets. Ugh. What's next, Dolphin?
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed you not long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Sorry for disturbing your grave. Goodbye. Now that we open the doors, the Askians will possess that body. Not the best Bill and Ted you've heard? Oh, I wasn't going for Bill and Ted. Oh, God. When was the last time I watched Bill and Ted? Oh, my gosh. It's been years. All we need to do is actually write down the unironically edgy backstory for my Aura. Hell yeah, Rex. Actually, factual question. When I click reply on Nim's message, why the fuck does Twitch decide to tag me instead of... That's weird. Good question, Shine. Twitch, bad. Hit rock. But your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. But as well, in time your knowledge will have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I will speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiuna and her exploits have been told countless times over centuries, yet, as it handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes. Details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone, and though it too will change in time, I swear to you, should do our best to preserve your story. I hope you forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we can never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought, so long as we're here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you've done for Nordran. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Roktika in the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Dun, 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 dun. Go to work? Oh, have a great night, Rex. Oh no, King, that sucks. I'm assuming you were queuing his DPS too, so that probably really fucked you over. Shine is very simple. Just blame Jeff Bezos. It makes me feel so much better when I just blame Jeff Bezos. Alright. I think I'm going to call it today for my stream, guys. I know it's a little bit early. I usually go for another 30 minutes, but my back is really hurting and I don't want to push it too much. I'm going to, like, lay down for a bit. So I don't have plans to stream tomorrow, but I may. So keep a watch on the Discord. If you haven't joined, let me give you Discord. Please just click the link. We have a bunch of channels where we talk about Final Fantasy. We have a new anime area to drop your favorite anime, and a bunch of different, good people to talk with. Additionally, we passed 500 subs on YouTube, which is incredible. Just absolutely incredible. If you haven't subscribed, which I imagine most of you guys have, but take a look. I put up daily Final Fantasy content over there. And last thing before I go, hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time that I stream. Let's see if I can find anyone to raid. Share out the love, right? Oh, Oren's streaming. Hell yeah. Oren is one of my absolute favorite Final Fantasy content creators, so we're going to give them a raid. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to use our raid message. All right, so we're going to go raid Oren. Give him all of our love. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Syl, thank you for telling me to take a rest. I definitely will. I'll be a sleepy boy. And I will let you guys know tomorrow when my next stream will be. Have a great night, y'all.